Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have had a good weekend, and we are one game into the Stanley Cup Finals with Game 2 starting, with Game 2 being tonight. And I wanted to talk a little bit something about Vegas, and what a lot of people aren't paying a whole lot of attention to, but it's very telling. But before I do that, if you are new to the channel and you love hockey like I do, if you're new to hockey in general and you've come to love the sport like I do, it would be absolutely awesome and so greatly appreciated if you would hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, go ahead and hit the little bell, and you'll be notified anytime a future video is uploaded. Now, of course, I'm wearing my very sparkly gold Knights jersey. This is an Arrow Ready, by the way. This is not a prime green. I do plan on, at some point, getting a prime green. And when I get the 2023 finals patches, because I'm thinking I might get two of them to put on both my Florida jersey and the Vegas one, they're not going over here. They're going where they belong, over here. But that's, the whole patch placement. A lot of people think it's dumb, which I kind of do too. But I wanted to talk a little bit about Vegas. And of course, we have our little dog Gracie is just kind of chilling out over here. She won't quite come over this way. She's kind of chilling in the little dog bed under the other desk here. And Gracie, she's our little mini doxy. So she's you guys have seen her before. If you've seen some of my some past videos where I've had her, where I've been holding her. So, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Vegas and what normally has been their downfall the last couple of years. And it's been their goaltending. But it has not been their downfall this year. And I thought I would kind of take a look at the goaltending roster for Vegas. Now, when the season started out, it was supposed to be Robin Lehner. But he was hurt. He wanted to get. He went and he got surgery, I think, during last year's offseason, so he wasn't going to play at all this year. And then a whole bunch of other stuff came up that has kind of gotten him in some hot water. So Logan Thompson became the starter, and Thompson did pretty well. He had a pretty good regular season. He played 37 games. Thompson, by the way, is 26 years old. He played 37 games. He finished with a record of 21-13-3. Not bad. Pretty darn good record. He had a 2.65 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. Well, before the playoffs, a little bit of, like about a month or so before the playoffs, he got hurt. And he's been out since March 23rd. So he has not played any part of the playoffs at all. So he goes and gets hurt, which then brings in, the backup, which is Laurent Brossoit. Brossoit, who's 30 years old, he's done pretty well for Vegas. He's played 11 games, or he played 11 games in the regular season. Finished with a pretty decent record. He was 7-0-3. Obviously, there was one game where he didn't get factored into the decision. But he had a 2.17 goals against and a .927 save percentage. Not bad. I mean, granted, he played in a lot less games than Thompson, but better goals against and better save percentage. Not bad. He played 8 games in the playoffs. He played 8 games in the playoffs. He had a record of 5-2. Now, his goals against and save percentage, not the greatest. He had a 3.18 goals against and an .894 save percentage. Not that great. He left in the middle of game 3 in a Vegas win, obviously, that he didn't get credit for because I think he got hurt before. But he left the game with a lower body injury in game 3 against Edmonton. So you're thinking, okay, here's, because this has been the one thing about Vegas the last, couple of runs that they've had, is the goaltending has let them down. The goaltending is not doing that this year. But we kind of figured, okay, Thompson's been hurt. They've been playing with the backup. They went out and got Jonathan Quick. I mean, here's the goaltenders. Logan Thompson, of course, being the number 1. Brossoit being number 2. Aiden Hill being the third, being the third string. And they got Jonathan Quick, which I'm kind of wondering why they went out and got Jonathan Quick, because they have not really played him. Even though he's got 2 Stanley Cups and a Conn Smythe trophy as a goaltender. I would have figured, especially when Brossoit got hurt, I would have figured Jonathan Quick would have gone in the net. But that didn't happen. Quick has been Aiden Hill's backup. So Aiden Hill comes in. He's 27 years old. Vegas picked him up for a 4th round draft pick in not this year's draft, next year's draft from San Jose. So a 2024 4th round pick for Aiden Hill. And to be honest, if the Knights win the Stanley Cup, I think Aiden Hill's the one who should be winning Conn Smythe. He should win the Conn Smythe trophy, because without him, I don't know. I mean, he's been fantastic. He's been absolutely fantastic. Without him being fantastic like that, do the Knights get by Edmonton? I don't know. Would they be in the finals? Probably not. If he plays like, we all kind of thought Aiden Hill was. But get on a good team. You get on a halfway decent team, you never know what can happen. So Aiden Hill, he played 27 games in the NHL this year. He's 27 years old. He had a record of 16-7-1. So, I mean, he did well, when he came over from San Jose. A 2.50 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. Not bad. That's definitely not the, I mean, it's not the greatest, but sure ain't the worst. But it's the playoffs. This is the key. He's played currently in 12 games. 12 games in the playoffs. He's got an 8-3 record, 8-3-0. He's got a 2.06 goals against average and a .938 save percentage. He's been fantastic. And again, like I said, without Aiden Hill, would the Knights be in the finals? Even an average Aiden Hill, I think they would have still beaten Dallas. But, Aiden Hill's been fantastic. And like I said, without Aiden Hill, I don't think the Knights are in the final. And honestly, with the way he's continuing to play, I mean, we all talk about if the Panthers win the Stanley Cup, who would win Conn Smythe between either Sergei Bobrovsky or Matthew Tkachuk. Well, I'm going to lay claim if the Knights win the Stanley Cup, Aiden Hill's the one who needs to be winning the Conn Smythe trophy. Not that, I mean, they have guys like Marchessault who's done really well. Stone has been great. A lot of the offensive players for the Knights have been terrific. But Aiden Hill, man, whoo. Yeah, he's on another level right now. And again, game 2 is tonight. So we'll see if that keeps up. But if the Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup, I'm gonna throw it out there that I think Aiden Hill should be the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. because he's been incredible. And like we said, Vegas, they're the goaltending they've been the Achilles heel for them the last couple of times they've been in the playoffs. Not this year. And it's all because of the, quote, third string goaltender. Talk about crazy. Talk about crazy. The third string goaltender, as Gracie ran out of the room. But yeah. Their quote third string goaltender is leading them. And again, if the Knights win the Stanley Cup, I think Adin Hill should win the Conn Smythe Trophy. I'm kind of making that claim right now because he's been on another level, and we'll see if they can keep that up. Game 2 again is tonight, and we'll see if he can keep this run up. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think if the Knights win the Stanley Cup, should Adin Hill win the Conn Smythe Trophy? Or, do you think it goes to, like Jonathan Marchessault or Mark Stone or, anybody else on the Knights, really? Like I said, to me, I think Adin Hill, to me, is Vegas' front runner for the Conn Smythe. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Does he win the Conn Smythe Trophy if the Knights win the Cup? Or does it go to another member of the Knights if Vegas wins the Stanley Cup? Let me know what you guys think. Again, hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. Hit if you're new to hockey in general, if you got any type of questions, don't be afraid to ask. Hockey is the greatest sport in the world. And yeah, so again, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Adin Hill, Conn Smythe? I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out. I will definitely be tuning in to Game 2 tonight. Let me know what you guys think. Again, hit like and subscribe. Hit the little bell too if you want to turn on notifications for future videos. Anytime a future video is uploaded, that will turn on. Hitting the little bell will turn on the notifications, and you'd be notified anytime a future video is uploaded. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.